Divine Masculine, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So, Divine Masculines, I am here to do your collective energy update. You know, your love reading. I need my glasses. Your love reading, right, for this week. This reading is for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't panic. Just click off and visit another reader on YouTube. There's plenty of great ones. It just means that I didn't pick up on your story for this reading. Okay, that's all. It happens a lot. It's okay. But if it does resonate with you and you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel and help it grow. And if you'd like to make a donation to the channel, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. And this channel is for adults only. Okay, so Divine Masculine. So your energy is just, it's been pretty intense for the last couple of weeks, okay? I think part of the problem is, you know, right now, this is like the only really kind of happy card you have in the whole entire deck, or the whole entire table right now. I really just have most of the decks turned upside down so we can see an overall energy view, a really good view. But this one is like the only positive one really, okay, besides this recognition of your Divine Feminine, okay? And this card means that you really want some good things in your life. This is you wanting to kind of recolor your own new future. You want something colorful, you want something good, you want some happiness in your life, for crying out loud, okay? That's really what I'm feeling. Like, it doesn't matter, you'll use one marker or all the markers, as long as you can get something good in your life. Because right now, on the other side of the deck, right now, you're having a hard time seeing anything good. It seems like the happy things that are in your life or could be in your life are so far out of reach. You know, whatever it is that brightens your day or that you think about that's positive for you, it just seems so far away. And I think it's just because of your perspective. You've been in all of this dark energy. See, it's mostly dark. Mostly darkness, Divine Masculine, is where you've been. And the longer you've lingered there, the farther away these little bright things got, right? The bright spots. So I feel like this is mostly like just your perspective has been blown off because you've been in this darkness, this for so long. You know what I mean? For so long. I feel like you've got a lot of inner turmoil right now. You're kind of fighting with yourself a little bit. Not too much though. I see you softening quite a bit here. So maybe there's a lot of fighting around you, or you're with someone that you're doing, you know, there's maybe a lot of petty arguments or bickering or tit for tats, or you could even feel that there may be competition here involved somewhere. That could be one. I really didn't think about that until now, but sure. Yeah. I think it's inner turmoil, Divine Masculine, because I think you're doing a lot of thinking about how things went down with you and your Divine Feminine. And, you know, and pretty much, I hate to keep bringing it up, but kind of what you did to the Divine Feminine, I think that's your inner turmoil. And I think also that it's a burden that you really want to let go of, but you know you can't until you get all the way up here. And you've got kind of you feel like you've got such a long way to go. Such a long way. The thing is if you just dropped a couple of these burdens, if you drop 2 of those burdens, you could maybe have some communication. Take some action maybe. You're just carrying too much right now here. You know, I think basically you're very overwhelmed. And basically you're kind of overthinking it maybe. Okay? I think you recognize your divine feminine for exactly what this connection is, twin flame. This one was at the bottom of the deck before before these came out. So I pulled it because it was the first card that I saw for your overall energy. So this is the main overall energy here and the nostalgia. But I think what you want to do, you want to communicate. You really do. And you're kind of upset about it. I feel like you're angry because you're tired, Divine Masculine. You've been through a freaking battle. And, you know, honestly, none of the Divine Feminines know why. Okay? They just don't. We don't. We don't know why. And it's kind of, you know, at this point it's sort of up to you to communicate here. And you're not happy about that part because it's not something that you really, you're kind of dreading it in a way, and it's sort of making you upset. But yeah, you know you need to come in and communicate. That's why you're holding that sword. All right, but you're not pleased about that at all. You've been standing here, you just don't want to face that. This is kind of like facing, you know, facing the consequences for the things that you've done. And nobody ever wants to do that. And so you've been kind of putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off for so long, Divine Feminine, or Divine Masculine, that this is growing weeds on it here. Okay? You really have to turn around and get through this in order to get out that door. It's your only exit. And you fenced yourself in this way. You know, so that's maybe why you're mad, and I'm sure that's why you're burdened. You know, it's really hard. I feel like your Divine Feminine walking away is really what kind of got you. Okay? When she walked away, man, I don't know. It gave you clarity. It gave you clarity to what you need to do, what action you need to take, and that would be communication. So I think you're planning on coming in. You're just coming in really slow. I feel like a lot of you may even still be committed. You may be in a commitment right now with someone else, but you're watching your love walk away, Divine Masculine. And it's gotten your attention. Communication is on your mind right now. That's a huge dealio for you, is this communication. Oh wait, did I get my decks mixed up? No, I didn't. We're good. This goes under here. Yeah, so, you know, here's the thing. Can you carry all these burdens all the way to the end of whatever? I mean, do you think you can I don't think this person's going to make it. This is a completion card. It's the end of this. This is too many burdens for you to carry. If you drop 2 of them, you'd have that communication. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're getting ready to drop some burdens here. Okay, and communicate with your Empress. And that would be the Divine Feminine. All right. That's what you want. And here we go again. Now, though, now you're starting to turn around. Now you're starting to boss the F up. Look at how bulky you are here, Divine Masculine. Give him a curl. Give him a kiss. Right? Yeah. Oof. Yeah, so anyway, you're getting ready to turn around and face this now. It's just that, look at, same grumpy face here. I don't want to. Same grumpy face here. Dang it. Right? Dang it. I gotta go and communicate. Yeah. You do. You do. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer. But this is now, you know, it's starting to speed up a little bit, wanting some action. Something could happen actually very, very quickly here, Divine Masculine. Very, very quickly and abruptly. And it could very possibly break your heart. Yeah. Somebody may even do something to sabotage you. Or this just could be, this could also be the foundation, your foundation and that commitment coming down, and then you coming in. Yeah, I'll bet you you're bringing your commitment down, or the divine is, you could very well you could be about to have a tower moment. Did that come out right? Yeah. A tower moment, I think, is coming for you. It's going to bring things down, and then you're going to be able to come in. It is going to give you some pain and heartache over a third-party situation, but then I believe you're going to come in really fast to talk to your Divine Feminine. All right, yeah. I think there could be some sabotage going on with, you know, around you, Divine Masculine. You could have some people around you that are just, I don't know if they're bullying you or stealing from you, or these are just this is a big group of buttholes, you know, they really are. Prince of Wands, very immature communication, in and out, flighty people coming in to deceive you, maybe stab you in the back. This could have been your energy as well, Divine Masculine. It could have very well have been your energy, because this is kind of what you're burdened by. You could be a Virgo with the Hermit here. I think the drum is sounding though. The drum is sounding, boom, boom, boom. It's time. It's time for everything to come out now. The Hermit goes within, but this one's smiling and banging on a drum. I think things are coming out now. People are maybe sabotaging you, trying to bring you down. And you're attached to all of this. It's a burden. It's almost like they've got you roped in. Does that make sense? You're screaming to get cut loose from this, is what I'm feeling. Screaming to get... These are people around you, though, I think, that are sabotaging you, Divine Masculine, just so you know. Just so you know. These are people that will stab you in the back, take whatever you've got, leave you there bleeding, and laughing about it later. That could have been energy that you were in, but in all honesty, Divine Masculine, I'm kind of feeling like it's both a little bit. This is also player energy, in and out energy. Using that wand as the male phallic in order to be intimate. I mean, this very well could have been your energy, and that's the kind of thing that you're going within to think about. And now it's time. It's time to deal with it. And that's why the drum is sounding. But just be aware, Divine Masculine, I am sensing some people around you that may be kind of not so good for you, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? But yeah, you're feeling very, very nostalgic here. This is going over fond memories of a love, you know, that you want to desperately hold on to. Look. White knuckling this necklace. That's the heart of your Divine Feminine as she slips away. As she slips away, Divine Masculine. I feel like you're in a commitment. And I feel like you're learning lessons right now. Maybe suffering karma because you're desperately wanting to hold on to this Divine Feminine now that you recognize her for her worth. You know, you recognize her worth. You know who she is. You know what this connection is about now. You know it's real. It's real, man. And so you're desperately trying to hold on. The problem is you went and got yourself committed to someone else. And you've learned a lesson now, because that just is causing a ton of destruction in your life. Just boom. Okay? A ton of destruction in your life. I feel like this is like another Tower moment to me. Yeah, with that commitment that you chose, that came with lessons, and now you know. Now you know what's slipping away, I guess. I'm trying to do this to actually help you, you know, but we have to go through your energy first, Divine Masculine. So, deception. I think you really don't want to deceive anyone anymore. I think that's one of the lessons that you're learning, okay? All of this is actually good, Divine Masculine. It just feels awful for you. It feels awful, but it's actually really important that you go through. This is like the dark night of the soul kind of thing, okay? But you're learning a good lesson of how not to be. Don't be deceptive. You're going to have to speak your truth, right? But you're not happy about having to do it right now. You were kind of hoping to hang out for a while, but you know, that came with a lot of grief. You're feeling very sad because the one that you actually realize you love, right, is slipping out of your hand, is slipping through your grip, okay? And it's making you really sad. And you want your forgiveness from your Divine Feminine. So you want her to forgive you, but you have to communicate. You have to communicate. And I think you recognize that. And I think, especially with this full moon energy this weekend, look at the moon behind them. I think you're going to be thinking about that love, and maybe even trying to psychically communicate back and forth if you can't reach her. Because you're worried. You're worried, concerned, troubled, uneasy. You may feel powerless, paralyzed, ineffective, and weak. I feel like, looking at the picture, you just feel like your hands are tied, like you're stuck somewhere. I feel like it's because you chose to be committed to someone else, and it's causing a great deal of devastation in your life, like we said. And you remain trapped there, okay? You remain stuck. And it's bringing you great disappointment because you had dreams, you had great hopes for this, you know? Disillusioned, defeated, and let down. You know, you're unsure, uncertain, doubtful, indecisive. This is the energy you've been in, Divine Masculine. You've been indecisive. You've been indecisive and stuck in this. Meanwhile, your Divine Feminine is out there getting her dreams fulfilled. And I think that's, you know, another thing that makes you quite disgusted with yourself. I think you feel disappointed and disgusted with yourself because you just chose the wrong person. But I think when in doing that, this stagnancy in communication and not facing, you know, letting the Divine Feminine alone face the consequences of your actions. That's what happened. She paid the price for your actions, Divine Masculine. It's brought you nothing but grief. You want forgiveness from her. I don't know where I was going with that, but you want forgiveness from your Divine Feminine. How does your Divine Feminine feel about all of this? Let's see how Divine Feminine feels. You do recognize her, though, for all that she is now and what the connection means, you know? Bored. Your Divine Feminine feels bored with this because this is how she's been. Because you put her in that seat. That's how she feels. Uninterested, apathetic, and jaded. But you put her there. You put her there. She's been lonely. She's been longing. Okay? But now she's encouraged to move forward without those training wheels. All on her own, independent now because of that pain. So she's feeling encouraged, heartened, emboldened, and supported. She's probably sad, unhappy, joyless, and dejected a little bit because of you, but I feel like she's lost interest in this because of the boredom, because of the stagnancy. She's lost interest. So now the Divine Feminine is moving forward, Divine Masculine, with no training wheels. And it's very, very quick. And that means she's going to be gone. And she's feeling actually very encouraged by this. By, you know, moving quickly on it too. Your Divine Feminine is moving forward in her life, Divine Masculine, as she feels encouraged to try to get away from the sadness. Okay. Let's see if we can't get more messages to help you out. I'm going to stick the Empress back in this deck though. Yeah. All right. Let's move this guy over, huh? And we'll move these over here. Okay. What else can you show me for the Divine Masculine? And I'm not going to be reading any reversals for you tonight. Divine Masculine, up late at night, doing nothing but thinking about your Divine Feminine. Yeah, you can't sleep at night. Having nightmares maybe. Old ghosts from your past coming back to haunt you, you know. Skeletons under your bed, that kind of thing. Just thinking about all of this stuff. This is the kind of thing that you want forgiveness about, because you know I really do feel like this is a past life connection. That means you guys have been together over and over again. The reason I say that is because of this guy standing in the background. See, you can barely see him. To me, this person stands for the person that brings you together each lifetime. This is the divine. It's almost like your guide for the connection is how I'm feeling. But with or without this person in the picture, you know, the way you feel about your Divine Feminine, it goes way back. And it was the kind of love that was just blossoming and blooming. And, you know, she gave her love freely and unconditionally. And you felt so close to this person and it felt like home. And that's what you lay in bed and you think about. And you hang your head in your hands. Oh, Divine Masculine, you're really going through it, is what I'm feeling. All right, what else can you show me here? Yeah, you want to get together with your Divine Feminine. This is people getting together, parties, celebrations kind of thing. You know, you may even have a celebration coming up that you're, you know, or you may even be going out. I really feel like this is you wanting to take action and getting back together with your Divine Feminine. That's how I'm seeing it. This king here, you could be a fire sign. This king goes after what he wants with a passion. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't play any games. He doesn't waste his time. He knows how to get what he wants. And he schmoozes, and he's really good at it too. Very powerful guy. Very powerful guy. Confident. Confident person. Very active too. Yeah, I think you want to You want to go after what you want. You want to go after what you want. That's during the day. At night, you have issues at night. Yeah, you see the Divine Feminine as stepping out of the old cycle and into a brand new one. You really do see this Divine Feminine as starting something new. Like I said, she's moving forward with no training wheels. She's cruising. And you see that. I think you've seen her elevate. I think you may feel that this Divine Feminine is almost out of your reach. It's going to take the passion and the action and drive of the King of Wands in order to even attempt to reach this person. I think the Divine Feminine has raised to a whole new level. And you're sitting here wondering, how can I reach her when she's way up there? Yeah, how will you? You're willing to put work into this, though. You just don't know which route to take. See, he's looking, do I go with this one because it says this over here? Maybe you're trying to follow some kind of instructions. You know, are you following some kind of instructions? Yeah, you could be learning about her, about this Divine Feminine in order to try to reach her on this level. You're thinking about it. Yeah, I just saw him on the bottom of the deck too. King of Pentacles. Very stable. Trying to think. I feel like you're trying to think logically about this, you know. How will I make this offer of stability? Right. That's kind of, you could be an earth sign. Show me a couple more here. Yeah, you're wanting to make an offer of stability here, especially with the prince. Well, this is the knight. The prince is the knight. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You really do want to offer this person, this Divine Feminine, something. Something. Starting slowly, though. Slow. I think you really want to move slow with this person. And I don't blame you. You definitely know who she is. I think you want to move slow with this person because you respect her for all that she is, right? But you can't move too slow. Like, you don't want to make a slow approach. You just, once you approach, you want to take things slow. Does that make sense? I don't know. This is a pretty slow approach here. I think you want to offer her something stable, though. You just want forgiveness. You want to get this back to a place where you're not burdened by it anymore. Where you can sleep at night. Where you're not fighting with yourself, inner turmoil, and you know, it's just bad energy that you're in. Yeah, deceptive energy. Once again, backstabbing. You feel like this is you having a whole lot of love inside, but holding your love, or yeah, well, you're holding it back. You have a ton of love inside, you're just holding it back. You're not showing it, you're not saying anything to this Divine Feminine, you're not. I'm hoping that it's not that you're playing games with your Divine Feminine, because we do have that deceptive energy here. You know, that's a little nerve-wracking, Divine Masculine. Are you trying to deceive the Divine Feminine here? Because that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you really do want this forgiveness. But you're still juggling. You're still juggling. And she wants the truth. Yeah. You feel like you have to hold back your love. You can't show her love. You want to smooth things out, and you want to desperately make things right with her because you don't want to lose this connection, and you know that she's leaving, but you're still committed to someone else, even though you want a new beginning with your Divine Feminine. And your Divine Feminine expects the truth. She's going to be like, no, 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 you need to tell me everything. You know she's going to have questions. She's going to have questions, Divine Masculine. All right. What else can you show me for Divine Masculine? Yeah, you know this is a twin flame soulmate connection. This is a twin flame soulmate connection. I feel like you need to make a decision, a firm decision. That's kind of a choice in love. You could be a Gemini or dealing with one, but you need to make a decision. Especially if you're playing with a divine connection. Yeah, something has to come to an end here. There cannot be any more juggling. Something needs to come to an end. I feel like your Divine Feminine already knows that, and that's why she's taking off with forward movement, with no training wheels, okay? But yeah, something's got to come to an end. You could be a Scorpio or dealing with the Scorpio. What else can you show me for Divine Masculine? Because the wheel is turning, a new cycle is beginning here. A new cycle is beginning. This could also mean fate. Okay? This divine connection is a fated connection. Seven of Wands, yeah. Somebody's feeling defensive here. It's probably you, because you know it's something has to end so that something new can begin. See? Something dies and then it's transformed into a new beginning. You know, and that is making you be very on the defensive, because things are changing very, very quickly for you now. If you don't decide what it is that you want clearly, then the divine is going to decide for you. Okay? And I think it's, you may even be defending yourself against others, the opinions of others. Maybe you're worried about ending something because of the opinions of others. That could be it too. Because you have defensive energy here, and lots of it. I'm seeing. Balancing out your emotions. Having faith. I feel like this is divine intervention. I'm sorry, I really do. Like I said, something needs to end here. And you need to make a decision on what it is that you want, because once something ends, it transforms and you get a new beginning. Something new needs to start. Okay? So I feel like right in here is when we get divine intervention. And I said, if you don't choose, the divine will. Remember? And now all of a sudden you're on the defensive. You know something's coming. You can feel it too. I feel like you can feel it too, Divine Masculine. This is the end. Listen, this is the end of the old. Now it's time for the new. It's time for a new cycle to begin. That's that. And you can feel it. Yeah, a new beginning in love. A new beginning in love is coming, Divine Masculine. It's coming. It's coming, and I think it's coming one way or another. I really do. I think we've got divine intervention here. I really do. Something is dying, so it can be transformed, a new beginning, something that's faded. Something that's faded. You're kind of putting up a fight here, being stubborn, maybe defensive against others' opinions, but that new beginning's coming. It's coming. All right, so let's see. What else can you show me I think you're kind of dreaming about it too, to be honest with you. I think you've been crying about a new beginning, perhaps, maybe. You're definitely still holding on to the memories of your divine feminine. That's too many. Oh, but I just saw the Twin Flame Soulmate card, sorry. I'm like, oh, dang it. Yeah. High Priestess, I think you've waited a long time for your High Priestess. You can feel this new beginning coming because you know it's fated. It's fated. You can feel it coming. And you have waited. This is something you've waited for a long time. This High Priestess. Your divine feminine, I see her a lot as the divine feminine. Could be a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. Extremely intuitive, very spiritual, and isn't talking. She's not talking. You guys aren't speaking, right? She may even know some secrets. She's not telling them. Same girl. Divine feminine I see right here. You've waited a long time for this new love with this, with this divine feminine. Sorry, it's a brand new deck, and it's just been sliding all over the place, but I do love it. I do love it. Gotta say. Alright, one more card for the masculine here. Well, I mean, I guess the big message in that is, look, this is fated. And, you know, either way, divine masculine, something needs to end so that the new beginning can come in. Okay? And I think it's a new beginning that you've waited for a really long time. So, and if you don't make a decision, the divine is out here running the show. They're going to make it for you. And you may not like it. Okay. One more card for C. And yeah, I was just going to say, and it's going to bring down your tower. Thank you, divine. This was too many though. Yeah, what did I just say? If you don't make a clear-cut decision, divine masculine, and communicate your truth, the divine will make it for you. They'll make it for you. And it'll be very, very abrupt. Because this is fate. I see fate in this. I see fate in that. And I see fate in this. This situation I feel is fated, and the wheel is about to turn. A new cycle has begun. Your divine feminine is already moving forward at great speed. Now it's your turn. Choose. Or the divine will choose for you. Yeah, that's the main message. Let's get you some advice though, okay? I know this stuff is hard on you, divine masculine, and I'm not, clearly you can hear it in my voice, I'm really not trying to be hard on you, okay? I really am trying to give you messages that are going to help you. But I also have to be as clear and honest as I can, okay? Co-create. You know, they want you to build something here. I feel like they want you to, the divine wants you to go to them. You know, as a divine masculine, you need to be speaking with the divine too and begin a spiritual journey, or at least if that's what you choose. You know, it's always, you always have free will, divine masculine. But, you know, the cycle is turning and the tower's coming. I don't know what else to tell you. So be flexible. Be flexible. Because, you know, I mean, and try to bend a little at least. See that you need to be flexible here because it's coming. Divine masculine. I don't know what else to tell you. It can be in the form of anything too. To get you to nudge you forward. so you can receive that gift. So you can receive that divine gift. Okay? Let's see what else we have. I think they just want you to start communicating with them and be a little bit flexible. Bend a little. Jeez. Bend a little, Divine Masculine. You know. Alright, one more card for Divine Masculine. One more card for Divine Masculine, please. And just remember, this is a process. See the rings around all of the rings? That's a process. It's a building effect. You'll get more and more flexible as you learn this stuff. You know, this journey, it comes with a lot of work. It comes with a lot of information. But it's so fulfilling and life-changing. But, you know, kind of be gentle on yourself is what I'm hearing too, you know. Be gentle on yourself, but just remember that this is a process. You can't learn it all in one day. And there's steps that you need to take to, you know. Yeah. One more card for Divine Masculine, please. Here we got, yeah, we've got a 4, so that's a reunitement. You could even be on your way to co-creating something with your Divine Feminine, maybe. But you got to be flexible. You have to bend. And this is a 10, so that is a completion. Something needs to be completed so you can be blessed. You have to complete something so you can be blessed. You've got, look, yeah, completion. Be flexible. You have to let something end. So the new cycle can begin and you can be blessed. I just got done saying this too. So the new cycle can begin and you can be blessed with what's fated for you, and that is this gift from the divine, this special Holy Grail cup of love, this brand new beginning in love, Divine Masculine. Yes. That's awesome. Thank you, Divine. All right, well, Divine Masculine, let's get you some more advice. I want to do one more thing, okay? How should Divine Masculine approach his Divine Feminine? Because I think that's a huge part of the problem that's stuck with you for so long. Let's try to find out. How should he approach his Divine Feminine? A message in a bottle. Send the girl a message, for crying out loud. It's been a long wait. Do you know how long it takes a message in the bottle to reach the shore? I think your Divine Feminine stopped looking for it. There's a blindfold on this thing. Send her a message. All right, how should Divine Masculine approach the Divine Feminine? How should Divine Masculine approach the Divine Feminine? Be creative. You know, if you can dream it, do it, right? It's a wonderful life thing when he says, you want the moon, Mary? Yeah, approach her like that. You want the moon, Mary? I'll throw a lasso up and pull it down for you, he says. That's what he says in It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, watch that scene from It's a Wonderful Life. How they get together, how they communicate. Watch that scene from It's a Wonderful Life. Okay, what else can you show me? Then you have to clean out the rest of the crap in your life, though. You have to get rid of the old stuff. Something needs to go in order for this gift to come in, divine masculine. So you have to be able to clean some stuff out first, so you can go to your divine feminine and say, hey, look, honey, I cleaned all of this stuff out too. It's gone. So what do you want? What do you want, Mary? What do you want, Mary? Do you want the moon? I'll throw a lasso up and pull it down for you. That's what he says, I think. Watch that scene, because that's a scene that they're showing me. That's how they want you to approach your divine feminine. But you also need to clean some stuff out. You can't go to her when you're wading in muck. Okay? Yeah, all right. So, okay. So we kind of got that down. Sort of study that movie. That'll help you with your communication, but let's see how you're supposed to, like, what is the mood? What is the mood that the divine masculine should create during this conversation? You know what I mean? Should you come in there all, hey baby, or should you come in there all, okay, you know, can we sit down and talk? Like, what's it gonna be? Let's see if we can find, I've never done this thing before, so let's just see. This is the emotions cards. We don't know what we're gonna get. What kind of, can you kind of show me what sort of emotions, or what kind of, you know, vibe, what kind of vibe? Afraid, fearful, scared, and terrified. Okay, well, you could come in and be like, divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm so afraid of losing you, right? Because that's what you were worried about. You're afraid of losing her. I'm fearful. Do you want the moon, Mary? Do you want the moon, Mary? I'll throw a lasso up and pull it down for you. Yeah. I'm so fearful of losing you. I'll even lasso the moon if that's what you want. All right, what else should he be? What other vibe should he be bringing in here during this communication with divine feminine? Can you show me? I'm just going out on a limb here, man. Empowered. Okay. So it's kind of, you also have to feel confident. You also have to kind of have a confident flair about you, okay? What's going on over here with my stuff? So you can say, I'm afraid of losing you, but you have to actually go there with some spine, man. You know what I mean? Like, go there with some strength. Go there with some gusto. Go get her. Like a go get her, man, kind of attitude. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to have in order to get this communication, or maybe that's the kind of vibe, you know? This is, you gotta get psyched up for this stuff, divine masculine. Okay, what else? What else? Anything else? Anything else for the divine masculine? This maybe will help you communicate. Longing. Tell her. Tell her. Tell her then. Yearning, wistful, homesick. What did I say? What did I say? This person feels like home to you. Where was it? They feel like home. Tell them that then. I've been longing for you, divine feminine. I'm so afraid and fearful and scared I'm going to lose you, you know? What was the other one? I forgot. I forgot. What was it? We had like a lingo going on, man. Oh, that you were supposed to be empowered. Yeah. Go in with confidence. That's right. And embarrassed. You may feel embarrassed. This is great. You're going to feel a bit embarrassed, or you may feel embarrassed now, divine masculine, because You've got to go in and talk to this person that you clearly have hurt before, that you clearly have made weight before, and you want her forgiveness, remember? So you're very embarrassed and ashamed of yourself. Let's see. Embarrassed, self-conscious, awkward, and exposed. You have to expose yourself. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Stop laughing. And stop flashing the TV. If anybody is standing up exposing themselves right now, I'm going to be mad. Just, you know, don't do that. What I'm doing. But you know what I mean, exposed, like as in you have to tell, you have to talk, you have to tell this divine feminine what the crap happened. You have to tell this divine feminine how you feel about the decisions you made regarding her and her well-being. You have to tell her these things. And that's going to leave you feeling naked and exposed, because you have to expose all your secrets to her in order to make this work. And you know you're losing her already. So you can't be holding anything back. Okay? So, but once you do this, you're going to realize how relieved you're going to be afterwards. You're going to be very relieved, because this actually may really help you, divine masculine. It really could. And you know that fireman, he's like a savior. He saved the cat. So I think you're going to feel very relieved. You're going to feel kind of saved by bearing yourself and communicating all that you've been longing for, and all that happened. And all that happened. And we know that you're afraid. We do know you're afraid. But you can also be empowered. Okay? Yeah. Mary. You want the moon, Mary? I'll throw a lasso up and pull it down for you. Yeah? Alright, divine masculine, I hope that helped. And I hope it resonated. If it didn't resonate with you, look, it's just not your story tonight, okay? So don't sweat it. But if it did resonate with you and you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out. And you know what? Until next time, divine masculine, take care of you and peace out.